Today I'm going to demonstrate the build of a standard 1 meter TRIGA Go counter with a shelf and a 3-sided print. The counter comes in 2 bags, shelf and top neatly in a bag, along with the print and the hardware in another. The first thing to do is to take everything out of the bags. Print comes neatly in a plastic bag. Inside your bag, you have various parts to build the counter. Place each one like part with like part. Ensure your poles are in the tension position. Once everything is out and makes sense, you will then start building. Every kit comes with a build instruction, clearly showing you where all the parts go, as well as an individual parts list, so you can do an inventory when packing away. We're going to start with our bottom crossbar. Everything on TRIGA that has a green element means it moves, and in this case, the bottom crossbar will lock in order to keep your print in place. So we place it. In a rectangle formation. Taking your poles, ensuring that they are in the tension position, you're then going to join the crossbars, making sure that the green lock is facing inside. Once you've connected, lock them in place. You now have the basic structure, and you're going to move on with your top crossbars. You know these are the top because they don't have a lock. You slot them in to the groove. Your brace latches are simply to secure the system, to make it a little more stable. They have a turning latch that you turn and connect into the groove. Place one on each corner. Now that you have your structure built, we're going to put the shelving into the system. The shelf is lightweight and rigid. You're going to use your longer brace assemblies to attach the shelf. To be able to line up the shelf correctly, I would suggest marking off where you want it to be equally on each pole. However, what you can do is take one of your smaller brace assemblies and simply use it as a ruler to show you the level. Same on the other side. Now you're ensuring your shelf will be at the same level on all sides. Simply put our brace latch back. You can simply place the shelf onto the latch. Now for the fabric. All TRIGA fabrics are stitched with a silicone strip. This fits directly into the groove. You can now slightly align your fabric as needed before tensioning, making sure the alignment is correct. You then do the same on the bottom. Once you've made sure all the silicone strip is into the groove and aligned, you can then pop the tensioners on all four sides, making sure they're extended, fully extended. Giving your fabric a nice taut look. You will then lock all four locks on each side of the pole to ensure your countertop stays in place. The last step of building your counter is simply to place your countertop with the locators neatly in place, and your counter is complete.